Hey, I'm Corey. I'm a tool addict, and I found out they made this new Badland off-road jack, little half guy, aka mini me, the three ton. So I had to go get it to figure out if it's really worth it or not. I've been using this guy a lot at the Gambler 500, around the house, off-roading, whatever. Really like it. Have no complaints, other than it is kind of awkward to carry around. But once you get it out of your vehicle, it's really easy to maneuver. But I actually found out on a Facebook page that this came out, and I'm pretty up to date with new Harbor Freight stuff, and didn't even see this coming. And when I did find out that they made it, I went on their website. It wasn't even on their website, so I had to go to the store after work. And I grabbed the only one they had. So I wanted to figure out what's the difference. First, I can tell you what I do know about this thing. On their website, for the 3-tonner, she's got a 29 and 1/16 lift. Minimum lift of 6 1/4. Height, as you see there, just whatever. It's that big. Shoe for reference. But it's 72 pounds. It's like, my biggest complaint is its weight. Now, of course, yeah. Oh, get the Pro Eagle. It's what it's copying. No duh. So it works. It's great. But if they made a smaller one for just the normal stuff we're doing, Jeeps, trucks, Honda Accords in the mud, whatever, Geo Metros, a little bit smaller one might do more what I'm doing, smaller and less weight. So we know that 72 pounds for $400. All the mechanisms of it work really easy. We've got 2 of these. We've been using them a lot. You just kick that, you abuse it, pumps, kick it down. Now it locks in. You roll it around. Maybe I'll add the video of me making car noises while I picked up a trailer in the woods in Oregon with it. But it works. The tires are like, they don't get stuck on anything. That's the only thing I'm worried about on this one. Obviously it has smaller tires. Yes, they're plastic, but guess what? They don't break. And if they do, cry about it, I guess. But right now it works. And we'll see what this thing is like. Now, the fun and the noise is doing this one-handed. All right, well, maybe we'll say what we know about it already. Can't tease you a little bit, or maybe it can. It's 28 and 7/8 lift. So a difference of, do your math, but almost nothing. 5-inch, so it's shorter. 1 1/4 inches shorter. Cool. How much does it weigh? I don't know. It says ship weight is 50 to 99 pounds. So between a little bit and a lot of it. The ship weight on this one was like 78 something pounds. So ship weight is somewhere in there. Ooh. Maybe we'll know more. Let me do some reading. I'll have to sound out all the words, but let's see what I can figure out. All right, I consulted my Hooks on Phonics, and it told me nothing. Pretty much everything that's on the box. I didn't see anywhere in here that says how much it weighs. Just says how to use it. Fun fact, it's a jack. You use it like a jack. Don't kill yourself, because they don't care. But it's got a pretty good parts list, so if you break your heavenly plastic wheels that everybody cries about, I'm sure there's if you sound out all these words, there's somewhere that says the wheel, front wheels, quantity of tube, part number, call a number, order new ones, get a life. All right, but all I know is it can't be 72 pounds. It's smaller and lifts pretty much the same amount. I'm gonna not read the manual on how to put it together, and I'm gonna do it like a man and just struggle through it and take it apart 12 times. put it together again. Maybe watch another, oh crap, there's no other YouTube videos yet, because this, nobody really knows this is out yet. So there it is. That is not cotton candy, don't eat it. Oh God! From the pictures, I kind of figured this would be it. It's pretty much just one of their steel jacks with an aluminum housing. So like that blue one they got, it's probably the same thing, and then they're just like, hey, if we do the things that people do already to modify ours, we'll just do it. Put plastic wheels on it. Shiny chrome. Cool. Yeah, so it's pretty much just a steel one versus this one's all aluminum, like other than like probably this couple pieces, but this is all aluminum. This is a steel one and aluminum fancy housing. So let me try to put it together, see if I learned anything without reading the manual, and then we'll see how I like it. I am a fan when there is a spot for the tools needed. I will figure out what I just found, and don't eat your plastics, kids. Hold minute. Before I knew it, I realized there's another side of this box. It's gonna make a cool backdrop for the next part of the video. Then I realized there's more than meets the eye. There's one thing in here. There's no jacks, just Jack. Your name's not Jack. And then in non-freedom units, it's 23.6 kilograms. Net weight of 21.6. Maybe that's the weight of this. I'm sure some nerd will tell me, oh yeah, if you deduct your taxes, it's okay, but it's probably about that. I'll figure out what that is in freedom units here in a minute, and I'll put it on my cardboard. But here's all the cool facts, graphics. Use it on flat terrain. So don't use it on hills. Don't have fun. Don't live adventurous. All right, in my quick little journey, I learned one thing that wasn't obvious. There's this little collar thing. It needs to go there, but the dumbest part is like the bearing doesn't even touch it. So it's supposed to be like a standoff, so the bearing doesn't get crushed against, I don't know, whatever. But that's amongst the stuffs. 17 mil socket and this cool souvenir. This guy goes in here, and through my rigorous testing and licking it, it's just to actually keeps the tool for mounting that, which, you know, I'm just now realizing I've never realized that it was there on the big guy. Always on the big guy. I didn't even know that was there this entire time. Cool fact. When you go to put this on, I've always just like finger tighten it by fingers. And pretty much by the time you've got it finger tight and started, I mean, unless you're putting some severe side load on this thing, you're just jacking straight up, and then you can just leave it finger taut. Well, you get the point. I don't need to show you how good I am with my fingers here. Ooh, switch it up. All right, but yeah, that's cool. Ball in, so you don't get in there nice and crooked like. The more you know. Insert rainbow with the more you know logo. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know what to say. It's a jack. It does the jack things. This set screw for taking the Doesn't really go in that far, which, whatever, who cares? Don't hold on to it with your life. Goes on just fine. The only thing different about this versus that is it's got a nice cool brake, shiny, so the crows will love you. But like, doesn't really break. Oh. Nope, never mind. I still went the correct direction this time. I assume that's so you put your foot on it, then you kick it when you don't want it, or punch it, whichever is your method. I think for it to be better, it should be like serrated on the bottom, or in machining class, they taught me that it's called knurled, like that. That's knurled. Knurled rollers. If it was knurled on the bottom, that would work better. But where we're going, we don't need brakes. It kind of works. I mean, it keeps it from like rolling down a hill, I guess. Yeah, I did some cool maths. I did the Google thing, and that witchcraft numbers on the other side was 47.6, like 1-2 pounds. 47 versus 72. I don't work out. I'll say this is still like enough to be like, got to do dad noises to get it up there. All right, if I die, call 911. God damn. Yeah. Awkward. One-handed. I did it. Put me in the Olympics. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be breathing heavy either way, whatever I'm putting up in the back of my truck. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, you wanna see me lift this and make old man noises? Yeah, it's still, I'm sure there's some young kid who's gonna make a video and be like, holy cow, that guy's fat. Yeah, I am. But for comparison, what do I want to put in the back of my truck now? That. What's gonna do pretty much everything I want to do? That. What's gonna look cooler? That. Whew, yeah, I gotta catch my breath. Let's do some measures. Ah, it tastes gross. All right, it's approximately 24 inches long, depending on where you start. If you can hold the tape measure straight. All right. Yeah, I mean, just short of 24 inches. Length. Sort of 24 inches. Width. Dang it. Darn kids. This is a cool game. How many times does it take me to use a tape measure with one hand? Oh, need more. Okay. I'm going to go right to the nut. That's what matters. All right. Approximately nut to nut. Just shy of 13 inches. Yeah, I'm going to call it 13 inches. Round up. That never hurt anybody. Height? I don't know, man. What did they call 10.5? Let's find 10.5. Well, to the bottom of that is about 11. If we put our kickstand down, I don't know, still calling it about 11. If we want to go to that same spot, we're at like 9.25. Lies, blasphemy, it's 11. 9.25. Well, if they lied about that, what else did they lie about? What are they hiding? Oh, watch your profanity. All right, if I got that against the brake, to the brake, ta-ta, it's about, we'll call it 31 and a quarter. 31 and 3/4. So they added, I'd lie about that too. 14 and a half, 14 and a quarter width. Remember kids, nut to nut. Oh, she's flaccid. There we go. Sort of nut. Ooh. Squirrely Dan over here. I'm halfway through a coffee, so I'm jittery. Oh, there we go. 13 and a half-ish. They said 14. I don't know, man. Let's do it. What matters most. Butt to butt. All right. Up against the box. Screw it. Let's go. What am I doing here? Okay. This guy's all over the place. Sort of nut to the edge. Sort of about the same. You know, this is scientific, guys. It's about that much. Holy smokes, where'd the tape measure go? I thought I'd never put a tape measure in my mouth that much. Alright. From where I'm standing, that's about that. It's about that. I don't know. An inch or less? Inch difference? Line them up. It's gonna be a race. I came here for the jittery cam. Sure. It's about a lot different. Oh man. Paper towel for reference. It's about approximate. I don't know, 9 inches ish, almost 10 inches shorter. Could use an Excel sheet to figure out the differences, but we ain't doing that today. Already did width, length, height. I don't know, man. Okay, well, the real question is, do the wheels get caught in the dirt or in the things and stuff? Not, you know, I could do a zip tie challenge, but who cares? I'll go see what it like. I'm gonna push. I've already pushed that one all the way up to my boat. Push this one out to my boat and back and see how I like it. All right. Guess this also matters if you're like trying to keep the handle on. You know, got to measure everything. Oh, right there. It's about a paper towel roll difference. Will it fit? Oh, man. If it fits, it ships. All right, well, kick it for good measure. Put down your kickstand. Since I've off-roaded my other jack a lot, I can tell you, maybe you can't hear me. Since I've off-roaded my other jack a lot, I can tell you the handle being shorter is kind of nice. Do a wheelie. Don't mind all the stuff. through the grass. Not through the long grass, guys. There's raptors. Well, I'm working on this. Ooh, this is actually good. Perfect. Oh, yeah, there's the other one. Sorry, I forgot about you in the rain. So this is actually really cool because I couldn't really get that under the axle. I'm doing wheel bearings in my boat. Passing wind, you know. But it was really annoying trying to get that in there. This is kind of nicer. I like justifying my stupid purchases. Hot damn, I'm doing the rest of this job with this thing. But now this guy, big wheels. Big wheels are turning. I'm not sure if you can see. It's like it like bottomed out. Obviously this is heavy girl 24-foot pontoon. It just bottomed out. Obviously the plate on the bottom kept it from going in the nice soft earth. But let's go from the same spot. It's cool that I can go under the axle now. Can maneuver it. What will it do at the Nürburgring though? That's what everyone wants to know. What is Nürburgring time, guys? Oh, scary noise. Yeah. Obviously, because it can't roll, because it's in the ground, it's trying to slip right now. Yeah. Hold on. Corey, how'd you die? Well, I tried making a YouTube video about a jack. Alright. I don't know, man. This boat and trailer and all the water I have in this tarp probably. This is probably every bit of 3,000 pounds, so kind of what this is rated for. Kinda. I don't know. It definitely won't roll, so it's not going to help very well. Let's quick comparison. Man, I did not mean to leave this out here for this cool video, but here we are, living life. Obviously it's got a bigger pad, so there's more room to slip and do stupid things on. No, I guess that is a good point. Wow, there's a slug. Slug it up, dude. Since it's a longer arm, it if you do this cool exercise at home, shorter arm will move back. See how far it went from here to here. But if you go a longer arm, it doesn't move as much. It's going to be less sketchy in those situations when this does bottom out. The arm isn't really sliding. Oh, there's a little bit, but it took that much to get it to do that. So it is a pretty big pro for that. I would say this is probably a little more safe than that. Well, now you know. Tessa's here in the backyard. Holy smokes. Saved the boat for summer, dude. Alright, well, I think that's the end of my comparison. Do I like it? Yeah. $100 difference for almost more things that I'm going to do. Off-road? Yeah. Do I regret having this one? Absolutely not. But I just can't show you any more of a jack show than I just did. So hope this helps somebody. Hopefully they put it on the internets and we can learn more about it. I'm going to take both of them to the Gambler 500 in a couple of weeks, and we'll see what stupid things I can lift with it. You know, traditional jack-off show. But that's it for me. See if I can edit this before other people do.